and I'm a very proud parent of 2 Wake County Public School graduates. And I'm here today to speak because I've been reading so much about all the budget cuts coming to Wake County and public schools across the state. And I've heard you all have had to defer maintenance, freeze hiring, cut positions, and more to try to make the numbers work. And yet the state has hundreds of millions of dollars to spend on private school vouchers. So this school year is the first year the income cap for eligibility for vouchers was lifted, and all families, regardless of how wealthy they are or whether they need the money, can get a voucher. This year was also the first year that people already sending their kids to private schools can get a voucher and can apply. So of course, applications went through the roof, but the result in Wake County is really eye-popping. The amount of money private schools are getting this year as of April is nearly 4 times what they got last year. Last year they got about $13.5 million, and this year so far they're getting more than $56 million. I've been in this audience in these meetings and have seen people shake their head in disagreement when a speaker says that these vouchers benefit the wealthy. Well, we really have numbers now, and it's true. Nearly 2/3 of the vouchers this year went to people too wealthy to have qualified for vouchers last year. You can see the numbers on the last page of the handout I emailed to you. But what's especially frustrating is to see how many millions are going to these private schools when I know how much public schools need this money. So take one example, Cardinal Gibbons High School. This year, this one school is getting more than $2 million, one school, in vouchers, nearly 8 times as much as it got last year, because now wealthy families can get the vouchers too. Tuition at the school, by the way, this year is $18,000 per student. And I mentioned Cardinal Gibbons because my kids play sports, and I have seen their athletic facilities firsthand. I have seen how Cardinal Gibbons already had everything money could buy, while some public schools in this county and of course across the state struggle for basic maintenance. So that's just one example. I know it personally. Thales Academy of Holly Springs is getting 10 times as much from the state this year as they did last year. All of the Thales are getting millions more now that the income cap is lifted. Some private schools even require families to apply for a voucher whether the family wants it or not. So I'm just sharing all this to highlight a contrast. Private schools are raking in state voucher dollars, while our Senate just proposed a very insulting 1.25 increase in teacher salaries. The state budget isn't set, so I encourage you all to contact your legislators and let them know to spend monies on public schools and not private schools and wealthy families.
Thank you, Ms.
Thank you.